I was not expecting that. Okay, what in the world?
What a wonderful.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Hannah. I am a lifestyle YouTuber and vlogger. I am so glad that you are tuning in today. This is a video that I have wanted to do for a very long time. It has come highly requested by you guys. As you know, I love makeup, and more importantly, I love mascara. I am quite the tough critic when it comes to it. I'm very particular about what I like, and I have tried so many things on the market, from drugstore makeup to Sephora and Ulta and all the expensive brands that are sold there. But I will say the brands that I'm going to be trying out today, some I used 10 years ago in high school and haven't touched since. Some I have used recently and weren't so keen on, and some I have never touched before in my life, and so excited to bring you guys honest, somewhat brutal reviews of these mascaras. I just want to preface this video with, reminding you that everybody's different, everyone's eyes are different, everyone's makeup preferences are different. For me personally, I really want to look for a mascara that is easy to put on, doesn't clump, lengthens my lashes. There's some of the requirements and things that I'm going to be looking for when I'm reviewing the mascaras today. But just remember, this is supposed to be a lighthearted, fun video, so please don't come at me. Today, when we are testing out these mascaras, we're going to be rating them on several different scales. I'm going to be rating them from a scale of 1 to 5, basically 5 being like, oh my gosh, this mascara has changed my life, I have to use it every day. 1 being, don't need to buy again, kind of crappy. So I have a feeling that these are going to be all across the board. These get great reviews online, so I really tried to pick the best of the drugstore mascaras and then rate them against each other. So our first mascara today is the Maybelline Great Lash Mascara. This retails at $6. You can find it at any drugstore. I personally got this off Target. And I have to say, I used this in high school, but I haven't really used it since. I remember liking it. Obviously, it's the iconic Maybelline pink and green. I mean, who doesn't love pink and green? So let's see. I love the initial like pop that a mascara bottle gives. I know that might be weird, but love that sound. For applying, I'm just gonna be using this small mirror right here. Gonna make it really easy for you guys to see. Got my mascara wand. Let's go ahead and see. I've already done a couple coats just because that's like my natural, like I just do a couple without even realizing it. And I have to say, I'm pretty impressed. It looks very natural. I'm gonna get a close-up look for you guys. I have to say, this is very nice. I think if you're going for a natural look, this mascara is a great option for you. I know for me, this mascara would be great for a day where like I don't really want to put any makeup on, but I want to look like somewhat alive. So putting this on would be great for, a natural look. I'm probably gonna give this mascara like a 2 out of 5. I'm not that impressed. So I think this was great for high school me when I was running out the door, but now being a 26-year-old woman who likes to put on makeup and knows what she's doing, this doesn't really cut it. So sorry, Maybelline. Moving on. So for our second mascara, we're gonna be using the Pacifica Black Crystals Supercharged Extending Mascara. It's a long title. Now, I've never used Pacifica before, but Pacifica is vegan, I think, and apparently a lot of people love it because when I was looking for, the mascaras to try for this video, this one came highly recommended. Let's see what it looks like when it comes out. Okay, so we got a longer wand here, definitely a little thicker. Okay, so with this mascara, I've done about 7 coats so far, and I'm actually very pleased with how it looks. It still looks very natural, which I really like, but it definitely has more of a lift to it than the Great Lash did. I felt like it went on super smoothly. I really liked the outcome. It took me about 7 coats to get the look that I wanted. And I will say though, when I first did my first coat, I felt like it really covered all my lashes. So if you were kind of ranging it on that scale, you could definitely, put it all on with one stroke and it really gets all your lashes, which is great. And for sure a 4 out of 5, which is a big rating. Was not expecting that for this first one, coming out of the gate with one that I wasn't even like familiar with, but I love how it really lengthened my bottom lashes. I haven't found that with a mascara before, and I've just started putting some on my bottom lashes, not too much, but love the length it gave. So I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 5. I'm moving on to our third mascara. Now this one has been on the like best mascara list for I think years now. I've actually personally never used it, but it's the L'Oreal Telescopic Original. Now, I think this one is very popular because what it says is that it's really good for getting close to your eyeline. So several people have reviewed it saying that like it looks like you have eyeliner on even when you don't, because that's how close it gets. So I'm excited to see if I have the same experience with it. Okay, what in the world? Okay, I read about this online, but I actually just experienced it. It feels like when you're pulling it out, it feels like the wand is gonna come, like, is gonna be detached from the cap, which is a very weird feeling. Okay, so this bristle is obviously very thin with very, very short bristles. Already, I don't like it. Okay, let me tell you why I don't like it. I don't like it because I didn't feel like it was really getting to my lash line at all, so I don't really know if I'm doing it wrong or if other people are just have different eyes and they're experiencing it differently. But this one, I just don't like. I don't like the way it like clumps my lashes together, especially on the end. It was the first one I've had during this whole review where it started clumping at the very base of the lash. I'll do a side by side, but this one I'm definitely gonna give the lowest score so far. This is gonna be a 1 out of 5. I just don't like it. I don't like the way it feels. I can like feel it on my lash, which is a weird thing to say, but like some mascaras you just kind of forget about. This one I can like feel. I think that might be because it's kind of clumping. So I'm gonna give this a 1 out of 5. Fourth mascara, we're gonna be going to COVERGIRL. This is the Lash Blast volume. That is a tongue twister. Now this one is highly recommended. One like review online, I think one magazine made it its #1 drugstore mascara. So I'm really curious to see if I like this one. This one is also hyperallergenic, and one account said that it had 0 cons to make about this. So I'm really curious to see if it lives up to the hype. So obviously the orange tube, it's very iconic with COVERGIRL. I think the wand is really thick, if I remember correctly. Yeah, okay, that's a really, really thick wand, a really, really thick everything. I really like that. It makes it a lot easier to apply versus the telescopic I just used was so thin. Versus the telescopic one I just used was so thin, it was really hard to apply. Okay, I'm impressed, I'm not gonna lie. This mascara just added so much length to my lashes. Oh my goodness. Wow. I am actually shocked. I was like already set up to rate this low just because of the Great Lash and how they're similar in price and also just similar in being around for forever. But I actually really, really like this one. Okay guys, so I have to say I'm very impressed with this, especially for the price. I would definitely buy it again. It went on so smoothly. It really lengthened my lashes, which is funny because their claim is volume. I do have to say, I think it would take a few more coats to really get that volume going. I probably did about 7 or 8 coats. And for me, that's just normal. I can't just do 1 coat and call it a day. I love for my lashes to be big and bright and bold and beautiful and COVERGIRL and bleh. I just did their whole slogan right there without even realizing it. I'm gonna give this one a 4 out of 5. And you probably are like, why aren't you giving it a 5 out of 5? I think the only reason I'm not gonna give it a 5 out of 5 is just because I didn't really see the volume that was promised, but other than that, I absolutely love it. Would highly recommend this one for sure. So our 5th mascara today is our most expensive one. This retails for $17, which is definitely steep. The reason it is so expensive is this is from Honest Beauty. It's a clean beauty company actually owned by Jessica Alba. I love Honest Beauty. I love what they stand for. I love their product. I've actually never used their makeup before. And one thing about this mascara that's different than the rest is that this one has a lash primer in it. So it has mascara on one end and lash primer on the other end. This is also the only mascara I'll be using today that is from a clean beauty company. So I'm very excited to open this. I do think this packaging is actually the best out of all of them. It has like actually a little taped, like little tape right there. Okay, can I speak? No. Right here on the orange side, we have the lash primer. Love that. I do love lash primers, so I'm really excited that this one has that built in. And on the other side, we have the mascara. Because this one is clean, I'm really excited to see how it applies based on, you know, just the fact that it doesn't have all of the other toxins that the other mascaras have. I want to see how it goes onto my lashes. I do like how the tube actually comes away from the wand like it does on a normal mascara bottle. I think this makes it a lot easier because the wand is on the thickest, biggest part of the whole bottle, which makes it a lot easier to apply and be precise. And the primer is pretty small, but I think having it built into a mascara wand and not wanting to add a ton of extra length to the product, I think that's fine. So on one eye, I'm going to be doing the primer and the mascara together, and then on the other eye, I'm going to be just doing the mascara and seeing how much of a difference there is between the two. Right here, we're going to apply the primer. Okay, I don't really feel like any is coming out. So let's do the other eye, just the mascara, and then let's compare the two. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I don't see the biggest difference between the two. I can tell you right now, which is I don't understand the science behind this, but the one eye that has the primer on it feels a lot lighter. Whereas like, I'm not really aware the mascara is sitting on my eyelashes, I don't really feel it. Versus this one right here with just the mascara, it's definitely, for some reason it feels heavier, and I don't really know what the science is behind that, but that's just something to keep in mind if you're considering buying this Honest Beauty mascara. Now, I will say, I may not have gotten enough primer on my eyelash, but I do see that it did help with length. I think my only complaint about this one right now is that while it went on smoothly, it did cause some clumps at the base of my lash. It does still separate the lashes quite well, but not as well as some of the other ones. But I will say the length is very impressive, and that's what they promise with this mascara, that it's extreme length mascara. So they're not going for volume, they're going just for length, and I have to say they did deliver on that front. So originally I would have given this mascara probably a 3 out of 5, but I'm actually gonna give this mascara surprisingly a 4 out of 5 just because it is clean. I think it's delivering a really, really great result without having those horrible chemical toxins that I have already put on my face before this video. So I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 5. I think, you know, converting to clean beauty is something that I wanna do eventually, and I think this is a mascara I would definitely use again. So moving on to our second to last mascara, we're gonna be using the, infamous, maybe the right word, L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. This mascara I think has like, I don't know if it's millions, but like thousands of reviews online. Now, I'm gonna say it. I've used this before and I don't love it. Now, I'm gonna try it again because so many people rave about this mascara. Like even makeup artists for celebrities and like people who know way more about makeup than I do have raved this mascara is great. However, when I have used it before, I have experienced so much flaking after a long day that like I am a little scarred from it. It's like the most flaking I've ever experienced with mascara before. I'm curious to see how this applies because I honestly don't remember. I just remember it flaked so bad and I was like so disappointed. So we're not going to be rating it on like if it flakes or not today, just telling you guys my past experience. Let's see. Okay, I do love the wand on this one. I love how thick it is and how long it is. It's a great combination. This one is obviously going for volume. I don't get the big deal with it. I really don't. I do not get why so many people rave about it. I mean, and maybe for the price and the fact that you're not having to pay $30 for a great mascara, but you guys, I mean, it's okay. I won't lie to you. Great length. Volume, eh. I don't love it. I don't know like if it's my like past experience with it, but I just don't love it. Like I want to have more reason than that, but I just don't. I will say it went on pretty smoothly. It did take several coats to get to a desired look. I do feel like it did a good job of separating my lashes. I don't see a lot of clumping, which is great. Which is hilarious to me though, that these mascaras that are claiming to be so great for volume, I'm not experiencing that at all. I'm experiencing way more length. So that's just something to keep in mind. I'm gonna probably give it a 3 out of 5. I mean, it's not horrible. It's not like the Great Lash where it was just like, I think for the price, it's a good one. I do like it better than the Honest Beauty, and the only reason Honest Beauty got like half a mark higher is because it's clean. But with application, this one was a lot easier than the Honest Beauty, so I think 3 out of 5. You know, if I was desperate and had to buy one, I would buy this. Finally, we're going to be using the Essence mascara. Now, this mascara has so many reviews on Amazon. Holy moly. It is also only $5, which makes it the cheapest mascara we're going to be using today. It is called the Essence Lash Princess, and it claims to give a false lash effect, which is a really big claim. So I am very excited, especially because it is so inexpensive. I'm excited to see if it actually lives up to the hype. This eye's getting pretty tired of putting on mascara, so for the last one, we're going to be using it on this eye. Not that you care, but just so you know. Oh, whoa. Holy moly. Okay, whoa. Wow. That went on so smooth. That was crazy. I mean, way smoother than any mascara I've used today. I think the length is amazing. It definitely clumps a little bit, but not too much. And I mean, that is crazy, you guys. I'm like, I can't even, I was not expecting that. I think this is the only one that's frustrating because it went on so smoothly. However, I don't feel like it did a great job of separating my lashes. As you guys can see, there is just a little bit of clumping right there. This one I'm definitely gonna have to give a 4.5 out of 5. I don't think I can give it a full 5 just because of the clumping. But I mean, it went on so well, and I really felt like it just did a really, really good job. So, yeah, 4.5 out of 5. I mean, I want to give it a 5, but the clumping was just annoying. So other than that though, this mascara is amazing for $5. Holy moly. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will have all of the mascaras linked down below in the description box. As always, would love for you guys to comment down below, let me know your thoughts, as well as give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I also found out that you guys wanted this video because I did a poll on my Instagram. So if you'd like to check out my Instagram and give me a follow, I will have that in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!